Now, is this authentic Jamaican style oxtails made with Caribbean hands? Absolutely not. But is this a simple, easy, delicious 6-ingredient oxtail? Yes, it is. All right.
What's up, fam?
If you're new here,
welcome to our channel.
And if you're not new, you already know what it do, baby. You already know what it do, baby. Original bad mind. We are cooking up some oxtails.
Oh.
Super easy, super simple
oxtail
recipe in a freaking Instapot. Like, it doesn't get more easy than this.
So, but how many ingredients do we actually have to make these oxtails? Like, you saying it's simple and you saying it's easy. Like, how many ingredients do we actually have?
6 ingredients.
Oh my, it might actually be simple.
You ain't gonna find that nowhere else. Go ahead and look.
Yeah, you can try. Mama made me reel it all in. I was gonna do my green seasoning and then my this. You know I'm Mr. Make it from scratch. But she said, nah, we're going super easy, super simple. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ingredients, fam. Yeah,
food costs too much to just be buying a bunch of ingredients you don't need, because this is still gonna taste absolutely delicious without all the extra. Today I am wearing a shirt by Tripping with Dre and Michelle. So go check out their channel. I will leave the link down below for this shirt. I absolutely love it. It says pray, hustle, travel, and repeat.
Come on, man.
And that's what we're doing all 2022.
Let's go.
All right, let's get into these ingredients.
So to start, we have the Blue Mountain Country oxtail seasoning. Next up, we have Grace oxtail marinade. Then we have the star of the show, the oxtails. These are good cuts of oxtails too, fam. Nice meaty bits. So these are gonna make some really dope oxtails. So we washed these with a little bit of vinegar, some limes, and some lemons, just to make sure that they were completely clean. Make sure you clean your oxtails. Next up, we have green pepper. These have been cut down into really small chunks. We also have some habaneros. We were looking for Scotch bonnets, but they didn't have any. So we're gonna go to the cousin of the Scotch bonnet and work with some habaneros. Next up, we have our red onion. Again, cut these down. They're already prepared. This is about half of a large red onion. Last but certainly not least is our thyme leaves. So this is first time. And the other star of the show, that pot de instant, the Instapot, baby. All right, fam, so we are going to start out with the oxtail seasoning and get our oxtails good and seasoned on all sides. And again, we are using the Blue Mountain Country seasoning, and we got this from our local international market. That should about do it. Toss these around just a bit. Next up, we have our oxtail marinade. We're gonna put about 2/3 of this container in with the oxtails. Hard to see because they didn't leave me a slit in here, fam. But I would say that that's about 2/3. We are also gonna come in with our green peppers. Also with our onions. And then we are going to, one of the habaneros, we're gonna chop that up. All right, we get that in there. We're gonna get a couple of these seeds too, because we want a little bit of kick. Then fam, just gonna mix this all up.
You can have all them drinks upon me. You can have all them drinks on me. See the girls, them a whine upon me. See the girls, them a whine upon me.
Alright fam, now we have everything fully mixed up and combined, and now it is time to let these oxtails marinate. So you can cover this up and put it in the fridge. On the bottle for the marinade, it says about an hour, but you can let this marinate for 24 hours to lock in that full flavor. Totally up to you, but let's at least let it get about an hour or two before you go into cooking. 24 hours will be best so that all of those flavors mesh together and everything is fully soaked in. So we're gonna let this marinate, and then we will be right back at you with our saute for the next step.
Okay, so I put our Instant Pot on saute, and you just want to wait for it to heat up. And then I'm putting in some avocado oil, but you can put in any oil that you like. We just want to brown our oxtails before we actually cook them. That's what you want to hear.
I'm moving calmly. It's alright, and you know we got the vibe as you go in. We're bringing them in now till the early morning.
Okay, so our oxtails are brown on one side, so we're gonna flip them over. See that nice sear on there? That's what you want. It was about 2.5 minutes or so. So we're gonna do another 2.5 minutes on the other side. And you're just gonna do this with all of your oxtails until all of them are seared. And then we're gonna cook them.
All right fam, so now we are using some chicken stock to actually work the bits up off of the bottom. This is actually good flavor down here. So you can use a wooden spoon will probably work best, or some type of wooden apparatus with a flat edge to get in here and scrape this bottom and deglaze this pan. But of course, in regular fashion, I can't find mine. So we improvise, baby. Just gonna have to edit that stuff out. All right, fam. So we have added our vegetables back in. There's a little bit of chicken stock still left in there, and what we deglazed from the pan. So all of this is gonna be very, very flavorful. You can see dark color. So we're gonna let this cook for just a bit before we add our oxtails back in, add more chicken stock and water to cover the oxtails, and then we will be ready to pressure cook. All right fam, so we have simply added in our vegetables from our marinade. Now we're adding our oxtails back in. These have already been sauteed. This is 2 cups of chicken stock. That's perfect, fam. So 2 cups of chicken stock, 2 cups of water. We have our vegetables down below. We have our marinade down below. And now we are ready to pressure cook. We are also adding in about 5 or 6 stems of thyme, fam.
All right, so we have put our lid on. Make sure it's on closed. Then we're gonna put on pressure cook. Make sure it's on high. So let me change the level. And then we're gonna do it for 50 minutes. And then it'll automatically turn on. And we wait.
Fire, she have to act like the umpire.
All right, fam, so our oxtails have cooked for 50 minutes and we have done a quick release on the pressure. So everything is fully depressurized, and let's see what we got.
Ooh.
You got yourself some oxtails, baby.
That's my favorite part when you lift that lid.
So what we're gonna do next, fam, we're actually gonna take our oxtails out and work on our sauce. So we have we've taken all the oxtails out and we've turned our Instant Pot on saute. So remember, we still had marinade left. So we're gonna put the rest of that marinade into this sauce. I'm gonna try and get it all in there and let that simmer for a bit to thicken up. Due to the amount of liquid that we have in here, I am fairly certain that we're gonna need to add a small slurry. And so for those of you that don't know, a slurry is a cornstarch and water mixture. So we're gonna let this go for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then we're gonna check back on it. We will likely end up adding a slurry. And as soon as we get this to start to thicken up, we're gonna put our oxtails back in so that they can soak up that good sauce that we're making, and then we will be ready to plate, fam. Yes, we will. And it's doing a little bit of thickening, but I want to help it out just a bit. So we did make a slurry, and this is about 3 teaspoons of cornstarch and some water, about, I'd probably say 2 tablespoons of water. So we're gonna just add that in. All right, fam. So we actually have our sauce to the thickness that we like. And again, this is about what we're gonna get. And that'll thicken up just a bit more as we let it cook. So the very last step, fam, is to add those oxtails back so that they can soak up all of that good gravy and that good juice that you just made. I'd say probably about 5 to 10 minutes just to let it soak it up. And then after that, you are ready to serve. That's what it's supposed to look like. This is what you want, fam. All right. Be back in about 10 minutes.
Dance all around the bonfire. No undercover, me now wear wire. It's time for a little party. It's time for a little party. You can have all them drinks upon me. You can have all them.
Okay, fam, here it is.
Ooh, ooh.
Delicious oxtails over white rice with gravy. Now, is this authentic Jamaican style oxtails made with Caribbean hands? Absolutely not. But is this a simple, easy, delicious 6-ingredient oxtail?
I ain't never heard nobody say easy, simple oxtail.
Exactly.
Come on, baby.
Yes, it is. So, wanna taste it?
Let's do it. Baby. That's what it is. Wow. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause I'll sit here and I'll eat these oxtails on camera. But that ain't even what we're here for. If you guys love content like this, be sure to hit that like button so that other people can see it. Share it out. And for sure, if you are not subscribed, subscribe to our channel. We got more heat, more bangers just like this. Also, definitely check out our Etsy shop with everything that we have to offer from Spice Addicts. The link will be in the description down below.
And we go live every single Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So come hang out with us, cook with us, and have a great time. We'll see you in our next video.